Okay, starting in on Chapter 2 with Figure P2-1. Take a moment and read through the chapter text, and there's a few things that I don't use very often or at all. The knowing where the commands are and what they do, being able to use them when you need them. But we all kind of develop our workflows, and as you add tools to your toolbox, you'll develop those strategies, those techniques that you need for the geometry. So, for Chapter 2, I would encourage you to take these models as far as you can without watching the videos. And as you build in further, we're going to increase in complexity as we go through Chapter 2, and into Chapter 3 becomes a little more complex as we go. That you start developing those visualization skills to look for positive and negative spaces. That the things that jump out at you in the sketch are the ones that you start with, and good, bad, or indifferent, you take the plunge and start the sketch and go with it. The sketching around the perimeter, contours and regions, both of those are available to you. I encourage you to use them. So nothing really jumps out at me in Figure 2-1. We haven't really got into angles, but at this point you should be comfortable with the relations, the inferring vertical, horizontal. If we go around, I'll probably end up with this one as a contour and region, just to start us out. Okay, so this is an inch, and I think I hit open. So yeah, it's trying to open. So let's try that again. Open up our part inch template. And it's thinking. And it's always a concern when it thinks that hard. Alright, here we go. So, front plane, open up a sketch. I'm going to build the rectangle. I'm going to hit the, let's go ahead and just do the outside dimensions. Smart dimension is right click and pick up the dimensions, 6 inches by 3.5. Okay, there's my vertical, there's my angle. Had a little miss there, so we got coincident and horizontal. And so this little bit of a gap is enough to keep it from identifying that as the contour or the region that would come around and include that geometry. On the other side is if that overruns and doesn't go coincident, we have the same type of issue. It'll still see it'll still find our contour, it'll still find our region. Problem becomes that it won't go to a fully defined sketch. And our end game at this point in Chapter 2 should be to have fully defined sketches as we build further into the geometry. Alright, so fully defined sketches don't have any accidental changes in dimension, any unexpected movement in the geometry. So we'll apply the dimensions, and there again we have 1.5 by 1.5. If I know for sure that that is always going to be a square, then we could go ahead and apply an equals relation, but at this point we're not. Until I see it in the assembly or start to build out, I might as well go ahead with the 1.5. So One thing about the equal is it will help with slight mistakes like that of 1.58, and if I didn't pick that up, it would be part of, become part of the model. Alright, so contour, we pick our interior of the geometry, and the thickness is 1 inch. Okay, we'll go ahead and save that, and we need a new chapter, new assignment. So going back into the Save As, we'll navigate up to our assignments, Chapter 2, Part 1. Double click to get into the folder, and this is P2-1, and my initials to finish it out.